Yes team, welcome to the YouTube channel. Today's video I'm going to be talking about the ugly side of getting shredded. Now, as someone that has recently done a photo shoot prep, I lost 12 kilograms in 16 weeks, which was quite an aggressive cutting phase, and I got pretty lean. Now, I was not stage lean to 5, 6, 7% body fat. However, as you can see in this picture, I got quite lean, and by most people's standards this is probably considered shredded. However, it gets hard, and today's video is talking about the negative side effects of aggressive dieting and then weighing up whether it is right for you. Ultimately, you have to make that decision for yourself. If you are new to the channel, my name is Dan and I simplify losing fat and building muscle. Let's get into today's video. You cannot skip the hard yards with dieting. If you want to get very lean, there is no way around not doing the cardio, not doing the step count, not going low on calories, not feeling fatigue. And the reality is, if you want to get very lean, there is gonna come a point where your energy levels become very depleted, and this will impact your mood. So in the last few weeks of my dieting phase, my mood was lower. I was feeling more irritable. Even if your sleep is good, which may be impacted at the end of a dieting phase anyway, you are going to be more irritable, you are going to feel depleted and just have a lower mood in general. And the last few weeks of my cut for my photo shoot were very difficult mentally. It's almost more of a mental battle with yourself to continue doing it than it is a physical demand to get through your sessions. And after a certain point, you are just going through the motions. You don't enjoy your training either. That is something that I definitely have to clarify. In the last few weeks of my cut especially, I was not focusing on building muscle, right? There's no way realistically in the depths of a cut that you are going to be building that much muscle, and it's more about retaining what you've got. And how you go about this in practice is dropping the number of sets you're doing and just relying on things like relying on caffeine to train first thing in the morning when your energy levels are a bit better, and you're just clinging onto the muscle that you've built. Now, although I did this successfully, it was really challenging, and it is such a physical and mental battle to get through. You are pushing just to maintain the weights in the gym and cling onto that muscle mass, retain your strength, and you're not really enjoying your training at this point. So it's just about seeing the bigger picture, knowing why you're doing it, and having that in the back of your mind, so that when you're just going through your training sessions and not really enjoying the training, you're just ticking the boxes, right? You're getting what needs to get done, and you just got to push through. So it does get hard, and there is no avoiding doing the extra work. So for some context, to lose about 1 kilogram a week, which is quite an aggressive deficit of around 1,000 calories, I was averaging 15 to 20,000 steps per day. I was doing cardio 3 to 5 times a week, as well as 4 weights training sessions a week. So this is a lot of activity level, and even if you are taking care of your sleep, you are going to feel pretty tired a lot of the time. And I definitely noticed this have a knock-on impact on other areas of my life. And I'll just clarify at this point that my job is a personal trainer and an online coach. So the incentives for me being in shape may be a lot higher than for you. So if you are someone that is working in a desk job, which I have done in the past myself, if I was not in this industry, I would have less incentive to get in this sort of shape. And it's a lot easier for me to fit in my training around client sessions and when the gym is less busy than it is for people that have, regimented schedules and have to train very early morning or after work, or for people that have big family commitments, right? If you have kids, if you have a lot going on outside work, you have to measure expectations. Is it realistic to aim for this sort of level of physique if you've got so much going on in your personal life that you realistically can't make it to the gym more than, say, 2-3 days a week? And so for someone that is, in the younger stages of life with less commitments, it's going to be a lot easier to find the time to get in this sort of shape as well. So you've really got to ask yourself, is this worth it for you? And for most people, to be honest, I would say if you are someone that likes to go out socializing at the weekends, you like a drink, you like eating out quite a lot, and you want to go on holiday, eat out, overindulge a bit as well, like most people do, and obviously things like Christmas as well, have some plenty of diet breaks, is this actually something that you want to do? And what are you even doing it for? Because I can guarantee you, if you are doing it for the gram, or you're doing it for that picture on your beach holiday, no one really cares. And especially if you don't work in the fitness space and it's not really linked to your career prospects or your job or anything like that, I don't really think it's worth getting ridiculously lean for the sake of it, for that reason. And I think you can maintain a really good athletic lean physique at slightly higher body fat levels than what most people would consider shredded, and you'll still be in very good shape and still be able to maintain all these other areas of your life for a more balanced lifestyle. Now, another key point I need to mention here is this is not sustainable year round. So I will not look like this year round. Most people that step on stage or compete, they will not look like this year round. And all of the prep that goes into it is to create a look for a particular day or a particular week. So a particular point in time, get the pictures, and then in order to build significant amounts of muscle mass, most people will go through these periods of lean bulking, of prioritizing building muscle in a calorie surplus, and at this point they're not going to be looking their best. So what you see on social media and the end goal of looking shredded, that is for a particular period of time, and it's not really sustainable year round. Especially if you want to build a lot of muscle mass, you need to be going through these peaks and troughs where you're bringing your body weight up, you're building your strength in a bulking phase, and then you're retaining that strength during the cutting phase to strip off the fat. So do not think that this sort of physique at a very low body fat percentage is something that you can realistically sustain year round and have a life outside the gym. So in my opinion, for most people, I think a better target is to not aim for the Instagram lean or the stage lean physique, super shredded. I think it's better to aim for something that you are comfortable at. You feel confident taking your top off, how you fit your clothes, you're confident going on a holiday, and all of the other benefits that you get in other areas of your life is what is important. So whatever that end goal is for you, whether that be just losing a few kilograms, fitting your clothes better, having more confidence to go out dating, having more confidence at work, the way that you hold yourself and present yourself, and you improve your career prospects as a result of getting yourself in a better place physically. Now, these are much better goals to aim for and much more important reasons why you're doing this in the long term. So the way that you are going to get yourself in a good position, both physically and mentally, is aiming for a more realistic body goal and something that you can sustain in the long term. And ultimately that has to come down to your decision on how far you want to go. Now, if you want some further support on how to set up your diet and your training for long-term sustainable results, then I also offer online coaching services available. The website link is in the description below, and as promised earlier in the video, I also have some free training programs and fat loss guides for you. So if you want to get in shape quicker, download these freebies for yourself. Thank you very much if you made it this far during the video. To summarize, I really think that you need to determine what is sustainable for you, what success looks like for you, because it's going to be different between different people. And just remember that anyone that gets super lean is trying to create a look for a certain period of time, and it's very difficult to sustain this year round. If you found the video useful, please do drop it a like. It really helps the channel grow. Subscribe for more content, and all of the relevant links are in the description below. I will see you on the next video. Let me know if you've got any questions or you want anything else covered. See you very soon. Thanks a lot.